guess I am. You might be the man, well that's unless I am. Okay, I'll confess I am. Go ahead and get undressed, I am. Okay, cool, you on Sunset?
I am.
I'm about to slide, okay, I'm outside, okay. This lifestyle don't got many downsides, except for the lack of time I get round my family, making sure they never downsize. I got visions of my mom saying, wait, this house mine. Can't lie, I'm on Angus Cloud 9. I got him on the bandwagon now, about time. I ain't even got no downtime. Every time I speak, she say, yeah, that sounds fine. I've been sexing her. And I can put you in.
Right? I can put you in first class, man. For like, for how long? As long as you're with me, you're gonna be in first class. But when you're not with me, then you're gonna be in what? 4th class again? You know, that's the problem. This is what it is, first class. You know what's really wild? You know, first class, if there was no class, you know, first class, second class, and third class, poor, wealthy, middle class, and then poor, right? So first class, right? First class. If there was no first class, right? Everything that first class gets, everything will be shared equally. They can get the same thing. You understand? Every human being on this planet, everything was shared equally, and just like the cells of the body, you make sure every cell is nourished, right? It's like the cell, like the human organism, and the human beings that we are. That needs to be what? The same, working the same way. Everything needs to be, every part of this world needs to be, that child brought into this life needs to be taken care of. Whatever religion, whatever you want to practice is yours. But it is the fact that we have a responsibility. Those that can control, like I say, weather, and can control digging into Mother Earth, and control all this other bullshit, they can actually work with the planet and take care of its inhabitants. That is your main goal as a human species. That is what you ascend to. And if you don't not ascend to that, then you know, if you do the same thing. You know, if you're in first class, you say, anybody else want to be in first class? I got the money. Come on, suck my whatever, or you know, bend over, or whatever it is. Yeah? First class. You want to be in first class? You got to come and do what I say. First class. Usually that's for second class. If it's the third class coming up, you know they're gonna spend it when they're done. They're gonna kick them the fuck out. Second class, they might try to make them, depending on, you know, into something that they believe is gonna be the world class. But man, when class goes up there, as soon as they're done, kick them the fuck out. Boom, right? That's what you do, wealth, right? You kick them, boom. You put them back into that big pool of poverty that they just sit there and. You see, this is the thing. Like I said, what is the plan for 2025 is that if you don't break away from this hold that money has on you, then the society will be wiped away, and then the all these souls we brought back down to the pool of creation, and then the whole process of coming on this planet, and then growing, and then intellectually expanding your mind to a point where you then don't have to do anything other than understand that you're a part of everything. You know, if you try to manipulate this little part of it using some kind of, you know, foreign virus like money, then that foreign virus is going to end up taking over this, and then hopes to take over the whole thing. But it can never take over the whole thing. It always fails right there. It is a test for the human organism to be able to overcome money, greed, profit, competition when it comes to you know, human beings. And there's no more personal wealth. There's none of that shit. That's when you're in balance, and that's when you're in line with the planet. And that's when good things happen. But you as a civilization, never reach that point. You'll reach this point, and then you're under self-destruction. Because at this point, Mother Earth says enough, and then Shiva comes down, and 2025 is the date that I've been giving now. So, you have that choice. But the other choice is that the entire human souls, all these souls, you know, there's like 7 billion poor, 2/4 billion, 3/4 billion middle class households, and then 2,000 billionaires, and then everything in between, the millionaires and all that other shit, is they kind of go at the high end of the middle class, right? But they're house slaves, because the people, you know, the people on top are the ones that find you hope to, you know, to achieve that greatness when you actually get up to that top and be one of them. But then when you're one of them, you realize what they're doing is fucking evil, and the only way they can get to, the way they're doing it is by having these parasites in their neck, you know, rewiring their fucking human organism. They're not supposed to do this. And making it into this evil thing. So that's the way that works. So, you know, it's 2 years, and then you have the choice of taking care of every child, and then being in line with it. And then Shiva comes and just mass ascends those that are stuck here. But it's better, don't you think? If you're stuck in this pool of reincarnating souls over and over in poor class for eternity, that's it. Eternity is what? It's hell. And you never reach that point of you know, of achieving what I'm trying to tell you that you need to achieve, like in the next 2 years, because that'll never happen. The 50-year plan will never happen. Not for that, because the people in power will not give up power. So, but then those souls are pulled back into the pool of creation. It's better to be in the pool of creation, souls out there stuck, than this concept. This is hell. You understand? This is the concept of hell. These souls have been reincarnated over and over for over some of them over thousands of years, because they have been trapped in that pool of being able to manipulate life and death, and the ascension process of the soul. Bringing that soul back to where it was, not teaching the karma and fogging it up with something that's other than karma. Karma is the thing that I'm telling you, it is that the Hindus got right and the Buddhists got right. Not everything is right. Most of it is man-made shit, but except for the tribal cultures. And the tribal cultures don't have anything written, because I don't need anything written. I'm right about it. Look, talk to Mother Earth. Put your hand down here. Talk to the tree. Let the spirit tell you. Let the spirits guide you. But they used to just sacrifice. Shut up, guys. I mean, you're gonna believe history made by people that want to cover up what they slaughtered, or history from when a tree tells you. Go ask a tree and they'll tell you what happened. I know the whole story, and I believe the tree over that fucking silly human and the silly books that were forced upon me as a child to read. So the end result here is that you guys gotta do it in 2 years. You gotta do it as soon as possible. You gotta do it tomorrow if you can, because if not, these souls will be continuously stuck. God does not want these souls stuck in. It's like you're stuck in a loop, and what else you're gonna do is delete it, man. It's that there's nothing else you gotta delete, because it's stuck in this loop, and it's gonna be in this loop forever. If you can't prove to your Creator that you can overcome it now, then you will never be able to overcome it. And that is written in the program designed for you. This is the date. This is the time. Right now, at this moment. This is when the life is supposed to be expanded to the next level. Well, but it always fails at this point. Like if there's a program out there, if you're a program, it's like, because I used to be, it's like, building something and it's just boom, it's supposed to work, boom, it's supposed to work, and every time it just fails, and you don't know why. It just keeps on failing. And you keep on doing other things, just make it, and you're stuck in this thing for like weeks. You could be stuck with getting other people. I don't know, man. It should work. Everything that says here should work. I know, but right here it fails. There's something behind it. There's something that's controlling it. You know. That's what it is. It's stuck in this loop, this program that we live in, existing. Whether it be human, be it creating plane, wherever other entities are here, because it's not just human souls. It's mostly human souls, but then there's other souls that are here to help in these times, and they were a benchmark. All your religions, most of your religions were based on that time, and it's just didn't help. And now it's the end. I'm kind of like the great Axer, or just explaining what's going to happen. I don't actually use an axe, but I'm telling you now. This society does not change. Instead of using these stupid 10 commandments, go with one commandment. Take care of each child from birth to death, giving them free existence and letting them learn how to ascend into a higher place. That's it. One commandment. That's it. And everything else falls under that, because there's nothing else you could do to that child that would not break that commandment. You see? Killing it, profiting from it, beating it, raping it, using it for your own fucking amusement. Do anything to that child, anything that's done to that child, breaks that one commandment. And if you want to believe in heaven and hell, all yours, all you people that do, that one commandment is the one that you have not still done anything. Oh, I'm sorry, I do it again. I'm sorry, I do it again. I'm sorry, keep on doing it. They're doing it. What can I do? I pay them. Do it. Do it now. Because if you don't do it now, it's gonna be bad, man. I mean, so why we deserve to get down? No, don't do that. See, that's the thing. Everybody at this point either doesn't believe us, or it just doesn't care. It's like, I don't care. I don't want. That's the problem. Those two sides, don't believe and don't care, create a huge group of individuals that can actually change it, because they have the power to change it. The other ones don't. A lot of people understand that. Like, what am I going to do? Can you push a button and that happen? It's like, I wish I could. You would. But that's not how your Creator made this. He made it so you could understand something to a level that I understand now. I mean, as a human, I was brought into this world and I didn't understand it until like right now, like a day ago, 2 days ago, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. until you understand it right now, that if you don't do what you need to do right now and remove the people that are killing your children, that are wasting your time, that are fucking taking you and for a fucking ride into hell, and telling you they know it's gonna happen and they're ready to just get out. And then they always try and it never works, and they end up they end up back but they're there again every because that's part of the program that he creates. If not, it would just be real easy. We have plenty of those travel dimensions where he's created distances where it's all really nice, beautiful. The thing of it is that if you don't learn from here, the soul it cannot get there, because it needs to be here to understand what it is. Once the soul understands what it is supposed to be, and it needs to overcome, then it is ready for something. If not, it will just keep on. And then because you're not taught it, it's like, a whole bunch of second graders are never taught how to graduate to third grade. They taught something, but it's definitely not what they're testing them on to make them graduate. So they get left back over and over. You are now. Well, how it happens is if new kids come in, then left back. When 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 3 billion, 4 billion, 5 billion, 7 billion. 7 billion is in second grade right now. You got high grades to go to graduate. So, I hope this message touches some people and makes them think that it's one day less than that 2025 mark. And if you want to make it December 21st, 2025, that's what they always fall on. Why? Yeah, there's a reason. You already come up with some ideas for it, but use yours. It's more important that you'll believe it than not believe it.